Hi everyone, welcome back to the MDL podcast. I have a question for you. Why do people keep trying to replace Michael Jackson? Every few years, someone new gets hyped up as the next king of pop. Many names were thrown in the air when the media desperately looked to replace the legendary Michael Jackson. And they are all talented in their own way, but let's be real, none of them have it. No matter how many records they sell, how many awards they win, how many headlines they make, or how many followers they have on social media, they can't come close. And you know what proved it? The last election. We just watched some of the biggest celebrities, such as Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lopez, and others, publicly push for their candidate. They told their fans to vote a certain way. They campaigned, they posted, they used their platforms. And what happened? Their influence meant nothing. Their fans didn't listen, and the results, I believe, spoke for themselves. Now, imagine if Michael Jackson were here. If he stood up and said, vote for this person, that person would be president. Period. That's the level of power we're talking about. Michael didn't just have fans, he had the world's attention. That's what makes him irreplaceable. He wasn't just a celebrity, he was a global leader. He met with presidents, kings, and world leaders because they respected his power. In 1994, President Ronald Reagan invited him to the White House to honor him, not just for his music, but for his humanitarian work. They knew his influence on the youth was unmatched. In 1992, he met Nelson Mandela and stood against apartheid. Mandela himself respected Michael's power and what he represented. He met Princess Diana, the Queen of England, and world leaders in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Everywhere. Not a single artist today has that kind of reach. Not one. And let's not forget how he used his music to try and get his messages around the world. We Are the World wasn't just a hit song. It raised over $60 million for African famine relief. It wasn't about likes or social media attention. Michael actually changed lives. They Don't Care About Us became a protest anthem across the world. Even in 2020, it was blasting through the streets because its message still mattered. His music wasn't just entertainment, it was a movement. And that's exactly why the media tried so hard to tear him down. They knew how powerful he was. They feared him. So they created lies, twisted stories, and did everything they could to ruin his image. But guess what? They failed. Because here we are, still talking about him, still defending his legacy, still proving that he was one of one. No artist today, none, can even get close to Michael Jackson's level. They may have streams, awards, and hype, but they don't have what he had. Michael Jackson wasn't just a superstar. He was a force, a cultural shift, a world leader in his own way. And no matter how many times they try to replace him, there will never be another king.